like that. We will now call the Madison County Board of Adjustments, Thursday, April 18th, meeting to order. Can you call the roll, please?
Keith Weaver.
Here.
Kim Owens.
Here.
Keith Park.
Yes.
Mike Madison. Here. Ralph Hall.
Here. All right, first thing on the agenda is the approval for the minutes for last month. I looked over them, and I will open the floor for motion.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I have a motion, I have a second. Call the roll, please.
Mike Madison.
Yes.
Keith Park.
Yes.
Kim Owens.
Yes.
Keith Weaver.
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes. Next on the agenda, we have some old business.
Yeah, we got the 3 items on the table. Y'all want to discuss them?
Yes. We have on the table, what is the last one? I forgot that.
The dimensional variance on Richmond Road.
Yes. Dimensional variance on Richmond Road.
We haven't received any additional information from the applicant on that application yet, so I don't know what his intentions are. It might be best to leave it there until we hear back from him.
He was supposed to get a hold to his other property owner and check the line and find out where the actual line
He
was.
may be doing that, he may not have done yet, so.
All on the floor for the motion for that.
I make a motion, we leave that on the table.
Motion. Call the roll.
Keith Weaver.
Yes.
Kim Owens.
Yes.
Keith Park.
Yes.
Mike Madison.
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes. Second item of old business we had was the conditional use permit for Jacks Creek Road.
I need a motion regarding that, application to table that, allow us additional time so that we can get some information, about that, application.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Can you call the roll, please?
Keith Weaver.
Yes.
Kim Owens.
Yes.
Keith Park. Mike Madison.
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes.
What will be the next day? There's more wishes to. I've got a handful of folks here that I wish to be recognized that the last time.
We're not gonna take any more testimony, Corey.
Well, no, I don't wish to, but I just wish everybody recognized, there's a lot of people here today.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that might want to be recognized that we can't, though, so we're not gonna recognize anybody.
I got my part in. What's my next day?
I'll be in touch with you. I think the date will be, of course, all of our board adjustments meetings are special call meetings. Most likely the date will be the 23rd of May. That's the Thursday, same time, same location, but we'll post the agenda on our website. You can call us, get it.
Of course. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
And the third item of old business, we had a conditional use.
If there's anybody here that's here for that item that wants to leave, you can, or you're welcome to stay too. It's completely up to you. Just want to give you that opportunity.
Yeah, the table.
So the next item of old business, we have a conditional use permit on the table.
It comes from
Let everybody out here when we Alright, so then the third item of old business we had was the conditional use permit for the Palisades.
These summertime that leftover things. These summertime for longer stuff, that leftover things.
And a motion, a second.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mike Madison.
Yes.
Keith Park.
Yes.
Kim Owens.
Yes.
Keith Weaver.
Yes.
And Ralph Hall.
Yes. Alright. So now we have the conditional use permit for Palisades, this time off from Florida for a motion.
I would like to make a motion to approve the conditional use permit for the Near Bridge LLC, Carl Cook, located at 195 Lexington Road, Richmond, Kentucky, for the operation of a craft distillery with brick house storage on the property with the following requirements and conditions. Number one, The permit is issued to the above, and should ownership of the property or business change, this permit will be null and void. Number 2, the project must comply with all federal, state, and local laws and regulations applicable to the project, including but not limited to environmental, floodplain, building construction, and Madison County land development regulations and the Madison County Comprehensive Plan. Number 3, the applicant must provide a detailed whiskey fungus remediation plan for any structure within a half-mile radius of any storage facility on the property. At a minimum, the plan must have the process for establishing who is eligible for the plan and the process for participating in the plan, as well as a compliant resolution process offered by the applicant.
Should be compliant.
Oh, complaint, yes. The plan must be provided to and approved by the Madison County Planning Development Director prior to construction. Number 4, the applicant will make every effort to maintain existing natural vegetation and landscaping buffers around the project site. Number 5, the applicant is permitted to construct an 18,000 square foot distillery, a 3,000 square foot visitor center, and 3 15,000 square foot 3-story brick house buildings. Number 6, the applicant has proposed a tourism aspect to this project, and we, the Board of Adjustments, wish to encourage this. Therefore, construction of the 2nd and 3rd brick houses will only be permitted after the tourism aspect has been completed. This means completing construction of the visitor center, tasting room, etc. Number 7, the applicant will provide an emergency response plan to the Madison County Planning and Development Director prior to construction, so that first responders can react appropriately to emergencies at the site. This will include plans for alternate exits in the event of flooding. Number 8, the applicant will keep noise levels below 65 decibels during operations of the project. Attempts should be made to maintain these levels during construction as well. Number 9, lighting will be shielded and directed so that it does not spill onto adjacent properties and roadways. Number 10, no construction traffic will be permitted to access the project site via the emergency exit on River Circle Drive, excluding emergencies. Number 11, should this project be abandoned at any point by the applicant, will be responsible for returning the site to its pre-construction conditions. This includes, but is not limited to, the removal of any hazardous materials or waste, or etc.
Have a motion, have a second.
Second.
All right, before we call the roll, I know that was a lot that we all took in, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all have anything that we think we talked about on that motion or anything you see that we missed on that? Amongst us, we're the ones that can discuss that. I know it's a lot to take in, but I think with the research we've done and things
I would
like that.
say, one thing I would add is that supplemental information has been provided to the board from the applicant since the meeting that we had previously. That was very, very helpful in making that decision and also forming, these conditions on the bid.
And I would just add that we also had additional input from the public, both those with concerns and both those in support of the plan. You all know I delivered you a packet, probably that was that thick of emails and information provided by the applicant, and I hope that answers your questions and what were any concerns that you had. So you all, showing on record that you all did receive that information.
Yes, we did. And, you know, a lot of people know where we got some of these things, you know, as we're talking, you know, these are some of these other conditional use permits in different counties that we've taken their ideas and used their conditions and restrictions, and allows us to, you know, sort of be similar within those other counties and sort of streamline what everybody else is doing.
I would say that, this would be good for craft distilleries.
The small, very small, what this falls under, yes.
And there's some pretty lengthy, conditions, that number 1 condition there, where it talks about federal, state, local requirements and land use regulations and land development regulations from that state. That's kind of a catch-all, but there's a lot to that.
Yeah.
You've got the way the buildings have to be constructed, you've got, the site development plan aspect of it, you've got the conditions that are already part of our regulations that we didn't feel it was necessary to list out one by one, because they're already in that document, and they'll have to comply with all.
I just want to say one thing, I feel like we learned a lot on this process, and like Kim said, we did receive a lot of information from everywhere, and, The big concern that I received was the whiskey fungus and a lot of the unknowns, and, you know, the way it was described to me is that this place is gonna be very minimal, and whatever action that they take is gonna be overkill. And there's a fluid whiskey fungus remediation plan that's gonna work hand in hand with Bird and he's gonna oversee, so, you know, I was very apprehensive at first, but I feel much more comfortable now after gathering a lot of information. And, you know, at first I thought, would I wanna live next to this? And at first I thought no, and now after doing very, extensive research for the past 2 months, I personally don't think I would have a problem with it. So, I just wanted to say that.
And I think that's what our applicants have to realize is, this is not something we can ever approve. I mean, one meeting, it's just like the people that live around these sites, you know, as soon as that sign goes up, they know about it before us. I mean, there's people calling us going, hey, what is this? And they don't realize we get our packet about 3 or 4 days, you know, before that, and so it takes time to research this and just make sure we're looking out the best interest. So if there's not any more discussion, then,
Mr. Chair, may I get a clarification if it's in order to get a clarification on one of the conditions?
But John, we need your copy.
we'll get you a copy of it, yeah.
And if there's a clarification, you might work that through my office.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me, what was the address again?
195 Lexington Road.
Thank you.
And so this time I'll call the roll.
Keith Weaver,
Yes.
Kim Owens,
Yes.
Keith Park,
Yes.
Mike Navy,
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes.
So John, process going forward was you'll just work with my office and your client, and we'll just take it through the next steps of getting the actual document prepared and recorded, and we can talk about the next steps after that.
Thanks, everybody, for your patience and understanding. Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we have a conditional variance for 1745 Woodland.
We need to, if you look at the application is correct, the agenda has a one, it's actually
745, okay.
7:45, the ad and the sign are in the correct location in the agenda.
Would you have a Mickey and Paul back here? Yes. Yeah, come on up. Which one are you gonna speak? Okay, tell me your name and address, please.
My current where I live address, Paul Becker, 1918 Doble Drive, Lexington.
Okay, and you agree to give truthful and accurate information as it pertains to this case, sir?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Becker, tell us what you're wanting to do with your dimensional variance.
We are requesting to have the dimensional variance changed to 25 feet from the road center, from the 50 to the 25.
Okay,
When we put the trailer in, we were not aware of a road variance,
gotcha.
and the person that moved the trailer.
Hey, folks, Joe, if you're gonna talk, would you mind step out a little bit? It's kinda hard to hear up here. Thank you.
So we didn't have a whole lot of information in regards to the road variance or any of that.
So are you right here?
Yes.
Okay. So where is is this your driveway?
Yes, so on that property, there's 2 driveways. There's a driveway there, then there's one further north towards the house.
Okay,
No, that's the barn. It's a little further up.
okay.
There you go.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
725 is that one.
So back down here where we're going though?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna use this driveway to come into the property?
Correct.
Alright, now, we're about, is it right at where about 745 is that?
Yeah, it's pretty much right in line with where your pen is, going in that direction.
So what is, I guess, back here is?
So from that point where that tree line is.
Uh-huh.
So from this point where that tree line is coming down.
Gotcha, come right down through here?
That is a bridge, probably about 30 degrees.
Okay,
And then further up here, we have another bridge that starts to angle up. And this part here goes up as well. And from this point, going across.
Picking up our club, bet you Eddie, you about ready to go too?
And down through. So,
Not yet.
fine, flat piece.
well, it's extremely difficult.
Gotcha, okay, I understand. So, what is
on that bridge side, is also on the side.
alright, so you're wanting a 25-foot variance, all right, so from the center of the road, when you ask for this, is that where your
That's why I got it, way I got it.
porch is gonna be? Is that where your sidewalk starts, your steps
Is that
start?
gonna
What
be-
is, not
is
the
that
building,
gonna make them
because the
okay
building, is there
from
anything
here?
gonna be in front of it?
So right now, the position, the technical front will be on this side.
Okay,
This side, we have the, back door, like the emergency exit stairs.
okay, so there are stairs, okay,
Yeah,
so
so
from the
that-
bottom of the stairs
That
to
works.
the center of the road, does that give you 25 feet?
Right where that is right now is about 27.
Okay.
We're asking for the 25 for just in case if there's any difference, like the creek on the middle.
That's what we want to verify. We don't want you to go in there and say, oh, we put a hangover on the steps and it's another 2 foot. So that's exactly what we want to do. That's perfect,
But now
okay?
that farm started in down there to the bridge, it just went around through that and come
I
around.
completely understand the lay of the land and everything. Is anybody else here for the
Oh, yeah.
745 on the line? Is anybody calling?
Just one call, somebody saw a sign inquiring, we'll come on with it.
No concerns, no objections? Okay.
Yes.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, we know, Burl floated though, didn't he?
If not, I'll for a motion.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
make a motion, we approve
they're gonna have another one of these at 20.
measure variance 25 feet from the center of the road. Consider 45 foot Madison Road, Richmond, Kentucky.
I have a motion, I have a second.
Second.
Call roll.
Kim Long,
Yes.
Keith Weaver.
Yes.
Mike Madden, Keith Park,
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes. All right,
All right, Mr. Director, you can contact our officer, we'll contact you when we get your commission variance paperwork ready, we can pick it up,
Kidding me?
and once you pick it up, we'll tell you what the next steps are.
thank you all.
Money.
All right, next, we have additional use for 401 Brookstown Road.
So, we're
Money.
Yes, Schneider, yes.
It's not.
Yes, sir, Schneider has an existing, you all have a copy of the existing conditional use permit for that property. I see today, please amend that, get you the,
You know,
Sign,
we
you
get
agree to give truthful answers.
I do.
how
All right,
they, how they know this.
Tell us what you're gonna do to your existing,
Publicize. Nope.
We built a wedding agricultural wedding 6 years ago. We've been operating that with
So you don't.
restrictions of weekend only.
Word around town.
And during that time frame, we found that there was other opportunities that people were asking for activities during the week, and we couldn't do that. And then Revolutionary Pickleball came in. I know nothing about pickleball. I brought my pickleball expert back here, to tell you about it. But they'd like to do
Looking at it.
good pickleball activities in the venue during the week.
folks, y'all are gonna have to, if you're gonna talk, is that coming from out there?
No,
Y'all have to do that. We can't hear it up here, I'm sorry.
here's my pickleball expert. He can tell you all about the stuff I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. So what you're wanting to do is, only under existing conditional use permit, is to change your days of operation.
Basically, to permit us to do things during the week. We've already got weekend conditions.
Okay. All right, and what would, what do you want those hours, what would you like those hours to be?
Days and hours for,
Days, Monday through Friday, we've already got Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday within the original conditions.
You're wanting to be in Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday,
Okay.
somewhere about 9 to 8 or 9 in the evening.
9 to 9.
9 to 9 would be perfect. So that, there's no-
Application says 11.
That's only on Saturday.
Sir, can we go to 10?
Weekend.
10 instead of 9.
10 p.m.
Yes.
Alright, so, yeah, so what we're looking at is Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's the only thing we're amending. And that's all you need.
But I'd like to keep it open, not just pickleball, to any.
No,
Yeah, you got the division, you don't specify that it's pickleball, you're just changing
yeah,
just the hours of operation.
yes.
We haven't had any complaints, since Mr. Schneider's, had this permit, it looks like 2019, does that sound right?
6 years, we went back, that's about it.
And have you had several weddings down there?
Hundreds.
Yeah, I know there was some question about parking and Brookstown Road and that kind of thing. My office has not received any complaints based on weekend, volume, so.
Thank you.
Have you received any complaints during your time that you've had the wedding venue from any of your neighbors or
No.
anything? That's a good sign.
Yeah, and we've expanded the parking area to, actually, when I was here the first time, it was limited to 200 people in the venue. The venue could probably hold more than that, but we expanded the parking lot just to make sure.
Alright.
So do we need to amend this
So-
or bring it up as a
No,
new motion?
What you do,
You make a motion to, if that's what you want, you make a motion to amend the existing
Conditional use.
conditional permit in the following way.
does anybody
Okay, well,
have
I'll make,
any questions for Mr. Schneider? If not,
All crowd, see if anybody's here for that.
is anybody here for the, conditional use permit for Brookstown? Nope, alright, so at this time, then what I'll do is I'll open the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion that we amend, the SMK Farms conditional use permit to change their operational hours to include Monday through Friday, 9 AM to 10 PM.
Thank you.
I have a motion, I have a second.
Second.
Alright, call roll.
I think you need to specify that the other items of the permit will remain, because you're meeting hours Monday through Friday, you're just not gonna have Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Nope, don't do that,
Yes,
please.
so, yeah,
You need
to include.
to add
Yeah.
the hours.
To include, to is it previous times, adding Monday through Friday, 9 AM to 10 PM.
There we go. Alright, I have a motion, I have a second, call roll please.
Keith Weaver,
Yes.
Kim Owens,
Yes.
Mike Nally,
Yes.
Keith Park,
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes.
Mr. Schneider will be, that's when we'll get back to three.
Thank you all very much.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Thank you.
Alright, next on the agenda is new business, do we have anything working?
I don't have anything tonight.
Has everybody got their 2024 training completed?
No, that class.
And some of us in the front and others in the lunch.
Yeah, two in London. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, two keys, well, all of us went to London, except for you and Bert.
Okay,
That's right.
I just wanna make sure we had that done for here.
I do, we're good for the 2 years.
Awesome. Alright, anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Mike Nally,
Yes.
Keith Park,
Yes.
Kim Owens,
Yes.
Keith Weaver,
Yes.
Ralph Hall.